So just a quick explanation of this one, timestamp if you want to skip the talking and just go straight to the gameplay. During the recent Night City Wire 4, which was probably one of the best, seems like they keep one-upping themselves, although we got a lot of gameplay from some of these new trailers. In particular, the Rides of Dark Future contained the most just raw gameplay. During some of the other trailers and even segments during Night City Wire 4 itself, there was actually snippets of gameplay that was either longer variants of what was shown in the trailer or only shown in the middle of Night City Wire. So what I did here is actually went through all of that. I'm one of those people that just likes to see the game itself, so I try to put all of this new gameplay together. So what you'll see are a bunch of clips with some of the voiceover as it cuts from one section to another, but if you can mute the video or just even watch the clips with the audio in the background, it gives you a really good look at Night City. So you don't have to scrub through the whole wire just looking for these little clips that you otherwise would miss, and some are extended or not even in the gameplay trailer. I'll include the full gameplay trailer at the end just in case you missed it or you want to see it in 4K, but otherwise, here's some new gameplay of Cyberpunk 2077.
It's like economy and luxury vehicles, but can you tell us a bit more about their kind of design philosophy? What does each kind of class offer when people are driving them around Night City?
Absolutely. Depending on the variation of the car that you're either buying or stealing, depending on your flavor. If you're buying or stealing a nice fancy looking sports color version of a car, you'll notice that it drives, faster, sounds a little bit more punchy and sporty than, for example, a junkier version of that same car. It can have solar panels tied to the roof or some other pipes that are hot wiring, some other, cyberpunk. When you get in, you'll see the dashboard light up nicely. You'll see your dial indicators revving a little bit. But that may not exist for a junk version at all. It may have the dashboard ripped out completely. No matter what your flavor is, you'll find something that suits your needs. Different locations, if you know you're going to be driving in the Badlands, maybe bring a Nomad car because it's just built to driving in the Badlands. But if you know you're going to be racing in Night City, just bring the hottest wheels you've got because you're going to need all the power. But yeah, if there's a car that you really, really like very much, if you can't wait to own a Quadra or a Type 66, you'll get a message from your fixer and says, hey, I've got a Quadra for sale for you, you want to buy it? All you have to do is drive over, pay the money, and you've got your very own Quadra. Not to mention that every single vehicle that you buy, every single player vehicle is absolutely unique in every way. It's got a unique interior, unique exterior, paint job. It'll sound different, but it'll also handle different. Which means in 2077, Johnny's car is going to be exactly 100 years old.
Because I love that little car. I think I could do it, right? I could be cool and in a my.
Futuristic vehicle. We started with the visuals and then we wanted to sounding. We want them much more organic, much more down to earth, something that would represent the combustion engine. And on top of that, we added small elements like the futuristic horns or like a futuristic UI of a car. It makes you feel like you are in a car.
Creating the designs, creating the technology behind how the sound behaves, that's the
kind of specialized Cyberpunk 27.
I could definitely blindfolded tell that that's the method 143-ish.
Nature of the role-playing aspect of the game, I think it'll be cool to be on a bike and hearing that going through the city streets.
Deeply linked with the history of the world and a very important aspect of life in the city. You can find them everywhere. In cars, clothes, guns, implants. They are your war paint. As one of our sponsors says, it matters not if you're dead, as long as you're doing it in style.
The moves on this girl. Swoosh, swoosh. Slicing them up like sashimi.
Keep it to me nice and hard. Make it nasty, make it rough. Bite it, scratch it, rub it. I'm your leader. We are not the sheep made to rule.
Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams.
Crises forced people to find ways to survive by any means. Getting the job done, no matter how, was the primary goal. The look? Who cares?
I love this This town, love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops for her.
Heirs to corporate fortunes and corporate executives. They abandoned the cold, deadly elegance of neo-militarism and returned to the roots of kitsch, but gave it a fresh...
These hands. Sometimes it seems like I just brushed something and sparks fly.
Thank you for your attention. We wish you a very pleasant stay in our marvelous metropolis. Good luck, and goodbye.
NC's Legends! Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard! Luckily, matters not where you're from, matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk.
In a huge open world like Night City, you need a chill ride to get around fast. And in Cyberpunk 2077, there are tons of cool vehicles to choose from.
Get this, 4-liter engine, 6-cylinder, goes from 0 to 100 in 3.2 seconds. You fucking believe that?
We've crafted every car and motorbike with amazing attention to detail. On the chassis, the body, not to mention the interiors. You can expect everyone not only to look unique, but to deliver a unique driving experience.
All right, show me what you got.
Don't expect advanced tech or luxurious materials here. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's not the size that counts, I guess.
This class is mostly utility vehicles and low-end clunkers made for every pocket.
Hold on. It's a wreck.
Uh-huh, my damn wreck.
Well, definitely no guy or girl magnet.
If you need to impress, look to this class alone.
I'm putting my ride on the line. Either you match it in cash, or you can forget about the fight.
With these wheels, no expense has been spared, no frill ignored. Their plush interiors decked out in all the latest tech, while you get to sit back and enjoy the ride. Masterful engineering and practical design. Trucks and tanks for when you need power and brute force.
Hell of a machine.
Neat beast. My pride and joy.
And these monsters are literally unstoppable. These are for chooms who love the smell of exhaust and the roar of street wildlife. Their powerful engines and exchangeable parts make them perfect for tuning.
Come on! I want to smell that choo-choo burn!
Whether it's street racing, running from the NCPD, or just showing off in the streets, with these high-powered beasts, you will have only respect.
Oh yeah, like that!
If you need speed and armor, the Hypercar class is for you. It means precise bodywork, built-in LiDAR arrays, and really expensive materials.
Imagine you're sitting on a pile of eddies. Probably less than 1,000 people in the world can afford the erendite.
Not your typical urban vehicle.
They will take you places you never dreamed you'd go. Oh, and original vehicles are not all you'll find in 2077. We also found room on our roster for some true automotive icons.
Floor